Hello, I'm Endbeats, and welcome to the VRCTV Late Night News. Before we start, we will be having a practice emergency alert during our broadcast, so please don't panic when it appears. Today, a first-time VR player fell off the edge of Midnight Rooftop after trying to get their VR legs. After responding, the VR player was found unconscious. We're currently at the scene waiting to hear back, but so far all our screams have received no responses. Mirror dwellers have meanwhile gathered around the player, believing them to be a fellow mirror lover. More news on that tonight. Police are currently in the middle of a hostage situation at the local VRChat Kmart after a con with a gun held up the entire store. According to our sources, the motives of the assailant are still unknown. Let's go to our network reporter over there, Alan Penis. Penis, how are you doing over there?
It's famous, Bates. Currently, the police are trying to reason with the assailant, and demands are still ongoing. I'm here with Captain Huginkis. Captain Huginkis, what can you tell us about this assailant?
We don't yet know. However, they have announced a few of their demands. And so far, they have asked for a Valve Index, Blender tutorials, an upgrade to known user, a year-long subscription to VRChat Plus, a Steam code for Undertale, car to get out of here, and exposure.
Exposure?
They're a VTuber.
Oh, would you happen to know their Twitch username?
Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to reveal that. I will say, I've watched their material and I don't mind their work. They're fun and quirky.
Oh, get out of here!
Penis? Penis? We'll keep you updated on the situation, but for now, let's move on to other topics of the night. A troll. A troll in the Black Cat has caused quite a stir after trying to get the attention of mirror dwellers with a revival of the officially dead meme, Ugandan Knuckles. Officials have reported nearly 25 VRChat users leaving the Black Cat and moving on to other worlds, such as Summer Solitude or Midnight Rooftop. According to experts, this is just a small part of a startling pattern involving players using dead and unfunny memes to evoke a reaction. As seen on statistics, these kind of players have grown to a terrifying 15% and are nearly 63% of desktop users. Similarly, Ugandan Knuckles takes up a staggering 23% of trolls, just above yelling the N-word with no context and shutting off the game. Experts say, if you see a troll, don't react. Just block them and turn away. Players are suspicious of a fellow player after the person claimed that they were using a Pimax headset. As told by our sources, the suspect claimed that they had purchased a Pimax 8KX before screaming that they could see their peripherals. The player was promptly blocked for lying and is currently awaiting their verdict at the police courthouse, but opinions are almost anonymous that the Pimax player will be permabanned for lying about using a headset that isn't an Oculus or Valve Index. When asked one of the borderline judges what he thought, the man said as such, "Hey, this really isn't a big issue. Who cares if he's lying about a Pimax? Now, if he were using an HTC Vive headset, or dare I say it, a Windows Mixed Reality headset, then I see where everyone is coming from. But a Pimax? Come on, people." That was quoted by Judge Ligma Jobs, who is set to run for re-election this coming fall with a 14% approval rating. Now, onto the weather with our local weather person. How are you doing?
Bring it a little down. Right there. So over here on Midnight Rooftop, we're seeing a lot of daytime light. That's good for people who frequent that map. And oh no!
Sorry, but we're getting an emergency report that a serial avatar stealer has just robbed another player of their avatar. Reporter Arnold Schwarzenegger is at the scene. Arnold, can you hear me?
Thank you, Beats. We just received confirmation that the avatar Yanker has struck again, and authorities are currently at the scene confronting the victim. I managed to get a quick interview with the victim, or as much as they would allow.
At first, I thought, oh cool, someone is using the same avatar. Then I realized that person didn't enter the world with my avatar. He changed my avatar. He stole my avatar.
The police want players to know that if you see this avatar in public, please understand that they could be the avatar Yanker, and that they need to contact authorities as soon as possible.
But Arnold, wouldn't players get the victim mixed up as well?
Yes.
Thank you. Before we end, let's go to sports. How are you holding up, Sportsperson? Thank you. That's all for tonight's news. Have a great night and... Oh, we're getting information about the first-time VR player. They're waking up. Hello? Is anyone over there?
What? What's going on? What? Well,
How do you feel about the course? How do you feel about the course?
What's your favorite thing? You inherited $1 million. What's the very first thing you do?
Why aren't you?
My friends go red wine. My friends go white wine.
Thank you. That's all for tonight's news. Good night, and stay...